Marty Schwartz here from Guitarjamz.com. Going to bring you a heavily requested solo lesson. Going to give it to you right now. But also I have a bunch of cool stuff from Guitarjamz.com. You can put your info in that link down there, and I'll send you some really cool lessons and an ebook and some other stuff. And also, this lesson is really based off the minor scale, which I have a lot of that stuff at Guitarjamz.com as well. So check it out down there. But let's get to this lesson. Here we go. All right, so the first phrase goes like this. And it's a slide from the 7 to the 9 on the D string, and I'm using my ring finger. Then we're going to the 7 on the G, 7 on the B, and that's a minor, B minor arpeggio. And also this whole kind of solo is basically revolving around the B Aeolian scale, or also known as the B natural minor scale. Then back to the 9th on the D, which is the root. Just like that. Then I'm going like this. 7, 8, slide up to 10. So that next thing is a set of whole steps, and I'm going like this. 8, 10, and 12 on the B string, and I'm going, so it's like 8, 10, slide to 12, back down, back up. The next little move, and I'm doing it this way. I've seen different guys do it different ways. I'm planting my ring finger on the 12th fret of the B with my index planted on the 10th, and I'm picking it once, and then I'm just keeping the pressure and sliding. So look at it, I'm going from 8 to 7 as that final move there. And all these steps are following that minor scale pattern. Once we do that, we go back with our middle, then ring finger to the 7th on the G, back up again, back down, back up. And when you put it in context, it's a little easier to learn. From this little spot, seventh fret on the G is that final phrase. So we're hitting the 7th on the D, then again slid up to the 9th. Then we hit it again. Then we're going to do a little hand position change and get our middle finger on the 7th fret of the G. And we pull it off to the 6th of the G. So check it out from right here. Then we're going to do a little move in the same spot, 7, 6. which is a pull off, then ring finger to the 8th, pulled off to the 7th on the B. So it's like. And I actually pulled off, but I also picked on that last one. Then, before we get to the fancy thing, and that's just the 8 to 10 on the B slide. So one more time. So that was obviously the fanciest part. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. Okay, this cool little thing that's going on is another arpeggio. And I have a lot of lessons on arpeggios and modes and all that on DVD and at Guitarjamz.com. But here's how it goes. That's the first little move, and it's middle finger on the 15th of the B, then the 14th on the high E, and then the 19th on the high E, pulled off back to the 14th. Yep. Back to 15 on the B, 16 on the G. So this is a B minor arpeggio. Starts right here. So the whole move is that's the first arpeggio. And you can get really fast because of that pull off right there. So the next move, so you have this one. Then you're going to go middle finger to the 15, pulled off to the 14, 15 on the B, 14 on the G. And it looks like a little D chord arpeggio thing. So check this out. And that's the little part, you know, I had to run real slow a handful of times before I sped it up. So the first one, second one, third one, it just goes down the scale. So you've got 17 on the B, 15 on the B, 14 on the B, 16 on the G, 14 on the G, and you're going to do a single finger bend. So Just remember, it's right down that scale. 17, 15, 14, 16, 14, whole step bend up, back down. Then we're going to go like this. And that's hammering up to 16 on the G, to 14 on the D. And by the way, all these notes are the exact same notes as the D major scale as well. Thus the term mode, different modes of the same scale.